Hey guys and ghouls, Jill Marcus here, culinary storyteller at Something Classic. Today we're going to celebrate Witch's New Year, which is really called Samhain, and it's that special time of year between the summer equinox and the winter solstice. It's when we celebrate life and death and light and darkness. As we celebrate this Celtic tradition, the days get longer, you'll see pumpkins everywhere, and I start to remember my loved ones who have already passed. For me, I remember my father and I carving pumpkins as a child. We would spend hours carving and getting all the seeds out. We would keep the seeds, dry the seeds, and make a later snack. Today, we're going to make a new potion and resurrect a recipe from our chicken pot pie and combine it with pumpkins. So come along in the kitchen for one of my little spells. I'm going to make one of my favorite chicken pot pie recipes, and that is going to be inside of small pumpkin. I've pulled some of my favorite fall ingredients. We're going to have leeks and garlic, pancetta, some wild mushrooms, carrots, and zucchini, because I don't really like peas. And we're going to saute all of this up in butter and olive oil. We're going to add some pulled chicken, and we're going to add a little bit of rosemary that we pulled from the garden, and that's what we're going to make our stock for the pies. So I'm going to finish up my filling that has all the chicken and the vegetables and the rosemary that's simmering. And I'm going to pull the rosemary out so it's not in the pie per se. I'm going to give it some fresh ground pepper and a little bit of half and half to make it creamy. Okay, now for the spell part. We're going to take these pumpkin pie pumpkins, so they're kind of small, and we want to cut the lid off, cut the top off, without cutting our hand off. And we're going to make a bowl out of this pumpkin. But first, we got to take all the seeds out. We're going to thicken up our filling with a little bit of flour. Just want to sprinkle that in. Let's stuff our jack-o'-lanterns. Now we're going to finish the pies with some pastry dough. You can make your own, or you can buy your favorite. And now we need to roll it out a little bit and make it thinner before we do some strips. I'm going to use my great grandmother's rolling pin. Chicken pot pies are very comforting. Remind me of my grandmother's house. And these pot pies, not these particular pot pies and the pumpkins, but Something Classic has been making pot pies for years, and this is the original base with a few substitutions. Fun fact, we were on the Food Network, pot pie was, for almost 2 years. It's amazing the stories that people have about their chicken pot pies and how it makes them feel like their grandmothers. So this isn't honoring our grandmothers today. Now into the oven. 400 degrees for about 45 minutes. Time to take the pies out of the oven. Ooh, look at those jack-o'-lanterns. Ooh. Full of mushrooms and leeks and rosemary. Look at that pumpkin with all the flavors of salmon in one pumpkin bowl. We've got our pot pie with roasted chicken, rosemary, zucchini, and then the flavor of the pumpkin to give it some extra zhuzh. Zhuzh. Let's try it. So delicious, so comforting, so fall. Happy Halloween.